स्वागत हम एथलेटिक्स कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, कहाँ पर, गुवाहाटी में लाइव प्रसारण स्टार नेटवर्क पर। पूरे दिन आप देखते रहेंगे और लगातार 22 जनवरी तक भी हम आपके लिए लेकर आते रहेंगे। एक बार फिर मंच सज रहा है सिद्धार्थ। एंड व्हाट आर वी गियरिंग अप फॉर?
Gearing up for 800 meters, a back-breaking event. 400 meters considered the toughest. The first truly middle distance event in the track and field is the 800 meters. There's no doubt. You can have a doubt whether the 400 meters is a sprint or is it the middle distance. About the 800, there can be no doubt. 400 meters, of course, tough. 800 meters, 2 rounds of the 400 meter track. It's a crazy event. It really is.
Yes. और इसमें जो पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं वो हैं जो फर्स्ट खेलो इंडिया में जिन्होंने गोल्ड मेडल जीता था 800 मीटर्स में और 15 मीटर्स में भी, यानी कि नाम अनूप कुमार। गोल्ड मेडल विनर जूनियर एशियन गेम्स जापान में भी, सिल्वर मेडल विनर यूथ एशियन गेम्स बैंकॉक में भी। अच्छा लगता है जब दर्शक दीर्घा में लोग वहां बैठे हों, प्रोत्साहित कर रहे हो खिलाड़ियों को। हम बिल्डअप कर रहे हैं 800 मीटर रेस को, यहाँ पर अनु कुमार शिरकत करने वाले हैं। हम कल उनसे मिले भी थे और बड़े सिंपल हैं, मगर आग अपनी उगलते हैं जब आते हैं ट्रैक पर।
Yes, he's lost a lot of weight, I have to say. I asked him what's going on and he said he's had a tough year. He's coming back from injury. There are some of our sprinters who were in action earlier on. Saw some good sprinting action in the heats. They were really close heats. And I'm expecting nothing less in the 800 meters. Nancy Sojan is on your screen. Guess what, Paddy? She's just made a new national record in the long jump. Nancy Sojan comfortably won her heat, has killed it in the long jump as well.
6.36 meters. Well done. न्यू गेम्स रिकॉर्ड। और सिद्धार्थ ये साइमल्टेनियसली एक तरफ वो लॉन्ग जंप लगा रही थी, दूसरी तरफ ब्रेक लेके आई और 100 मीटर की हीट जीती, वापस चली गई। देखिए, well done girl, we are so proud of you.
The competitors of the 800 meter
and cheering on her compatriot from Kerala as well. And that is what you want to see. You are an individual in the track and field, but you're part of a contingent.
Lane 3, 811, Anu Kumar Mahipal Singh of Uttarakhand.
There he is in your screen. He looks confident. He looks happy. He was all smiles yesterday when we met him as well.
Pushpendra Singh, Rajasthan. Lane 5, 695, Gaurav Yadav, Tamil Nadu. Lane 6, 457, Asim bin Hassan, Lakshadweep. Lane 7, 534, Chaitanya Vilasram, Holgare, Maharashtra. And lane 8, 297, Ankit of Haryana.
We're off with the 100 meters. Anu Kumar, remember, there were 2 standard formats of running the 800 meters, Paddy. It used to be the negative split and the positive split. Negative split means you go really fast in the first 800, slow down in the second 800, get the lead and stay in the lead. But everybody, most athletes now run the positive split, which is go slow in the first 800, save a lot for the last and give your all in the last 200.
Yeah, this is all about 2 rounds, 2 laps of the stadium, as simple as this. And this is one race, Siddharth, which if you talk about it, shortest common middle distance running event has been a part of Olympics since the first games in 1896. And just as we inch closer to the first 300 meters, as they go to the 811 jersey number, is closely followed by 695, which is Gaurav Yadav. So once they finish the first 400, after that, the planning starts to come. The execution starts to happen. The final 400 now.
There goes the bell. It's the final 400. The pace is being pushed. Anu Kumar trailing in third, but don't write him off just as yet. The pace is increasing. They are all in the innermost lane. Of course, you want to save distance and you want to save the kick for the last 350 meters to go. Anu Kumar still in third. He's not in the lead. Approaching the final bend. It's the last 200. The pace will be up now. The strides are getting longer. What's in the tank? What's going to happen?
695 Gaurav Yadav is the one who's leading at the moment. Suddenly you can see pace being picked by who? But they're not giving him any space. 611 is trying to invade Pushpendra Singh. Now this is getting bigger. 811, the man who was the favorite, Anu Kumar. Is he the one? This is going to be too close for comfort. There he is. Just onto his left. Someone reduced his pace a little bit. Considering this is just the heat. But well done. It is 811 Anu Kumar who yet again lives up to the expectation.
The most important and the most difficult thing, Paddy, in the 800 is to have a good kick at the end because you don't have anything remaining. It is such a tough event. But Anu Kumar, and that's why we say he is such a good athlete, had so much left in the tank that he just took the race away after sitting comfortably in third place, conserving his energy, saving the best from the last. And yeah, 2 thumbs up from the boy from Uttarakhand.
And I think I'll also like to make a mention of पुष्पेंद्र सिंह. उनका इसलिए भी जिक्र करना चाहूंगा क्योंकि आखिरी 20 मीटर में मुझे ऐसा लगा कि उन्होंने कहा कि मैं सेकंड भी फिनिश कर जाऊं तो कम से कम क्वालिफाई तो मैं करने वाला हूं, तो लेट मी सेव माय एनर्जी फॉर द फाइनल. 811 अनु कुमार, जैसा कि हम थोड़ी देर पहले आपको बता भी रहे थे, पहला 800 मीटर का गोल्ड मेडल खेलो इंडिया यूथ गेम्स का इन्होंने जीता था. 1500 का भी इन्होंने ही जीता था सीजन 1 में.
The first thing that happens in the last 200 is your form goes. The head starts wobbling, your arms are all over the place. But look at the drive by Anu Kumar. His form is perfect. His head is still and steady. And the drive of the arms and the legs, that's the final kick that I'm talking about in the last 50 meters. He's not panicking. It's not panic stations for him at all. Look at how confident he is that he will win the heat. And that's what I'm talking about. That's a great shot. That really is. Congratulations to our team. Absolutely still head. Just a peek to the left to see if there is anybody challenging him. There wasn't. And in the last 20, he drove it home. It's a good hit by all of them though.
Absolutely. क्योंकि सब में अगर आप फासला देखें, on to the left, orange jersey 695 पुष्प गौरव यादव टफ कंपटीशन देते नजर आए, मगर जैसा कि हम कह रहे थे ये सिर्फ हीट है और कई दफा खिलाड़ी ये मैटर नहीं करता कि आप टॉप फिनिश करते हैं, आप सेकंड फिनिश करते हैं. एज लॉन्ग एज यू क्वालिफाई फॉर द फाइनल्स, तब जाकर वो सब कुछ उसमें झोंकने वाले हैं. जर्सी नंबर 695 कड़ी चुनौती दी अनु कुमार महिपाल सिंह को, कोई शको शुबा इसमें नहीं.
यहाँ गौरव यादव थे वहाँ पे जिन्होंने कड़ी चुनौती दी वहाँ पर, एंड just had a very good heat, and we are ready for the next heat. It will be the boys heat too. Pankaj Garia of Uttarakhand will be the athlete to watch out for. Bib number 810 starting in lane number 5.
The next event on the track is 800 meter boys under 21 heat 2, and we are going to present the competitors of heat 2. Lane number 2, 835, toughest stage of West Bengal. Lane 3, 458, Kamil Mubarak, Lakshadweep. Lane 4, 533, Prakash Gadage, Maharashtra. Lane 5, 810, Pankaj Singh Garia, Uttarakhand. Lane 6, 583, Gurkomal Singh Gill, Punjab. Lane 7, 162, Debajit Theka, Assam. And Lane 8, 330, Muhammad Munir of Jammu and Kashmir.
Final checks almost all set for the second heat. Anu Kumar put on a great show in heat number 1. Almost ready.
So did Gaurav Yadav. Heat 2. Tapaste jersey number 835, Mubarak 458, Prakash 533, Pankaj Singh Garia 810. And as they always say, that you need to pace this race very, very well. You need to have a planning and then you need to have an execution. What is it that you have in the reserves in the final 100 meters is what matters.
Good pace in the first 200 is vital. Usually they say you should not cut in straight away. Can use the entire back straight to pick and choose where and how you want to run the 800. That happens in the first 200. That's what's happened here. And interesting thing, Paddy, is nobody knows why, but when you synchronize your stride with the stride of another athlete, you save energy. It's proven by science, but science can't prove why that happens. And Anu Kumar was a prime example of that. Sat in third and then took it away in the end.
पर आपको बता दें यहाँ पर कमिल मुबारक को फिलहाल मुबारकबाद लीड करने के लिए, मगर ये सिर्फ पहले 400 मीटर का यहाँ पर अंत होने वाला है। ये बेल बजी, घंटी बजी, इसके बाद स्पीड भी पकड़ी जाएगी, रणनीति में भी बदलाव होगा। वो लगातार उनकी स्पीड में, गति में कोई कमी नहीं आ रही है, मगर ठीक उनके पीछे 835 तपस डे भी हैं। सिचुएशन बहुत बदलने वाली है, ये सूरत हाल बहुत बदलेगा भी।
Oops, Aji Baji in the peloton there, and this is going to be a close heat. There's 5 athletes who are bunched together. Anu Kumar is, Pankaj is not in the innermost lane. He's looking to come around from lane number 2, orange jersey 810. Pankaj, we are getting into the last 200. This is going to be very close because they are bunched so closely together.
835 तपस डे, 458 कमिल मुबारक, और ठीक उनके पीछे 583 भी कंपटीशन Gurkomal Singh Gilby, but somebody's just gone on speed and he says, I am going to beat the competition. This is 533. Prakash emerges out of nowhere to just seal completely.
Prakash Gadade has just run as good a 800 meter junior heat as you are likely to see, and we can't wait. We can't wait for Anu Kumar to face off with this boy who is on your screen. 533 Prakash Gadade.
वो वहीं रुक गया तो कैमरा
जी इन्होंने सबसे पहले स्टार्ट किया था और बिल्कुल 400 मीटर तक, 500 मीटर तक भी लीड कर रहे थे. बट इट इज नॉट अबाउट रनिंग द फर्स्ट 500 meters fast. It's about, can you first keep up with the pace? Do you have something in the reserves? He did not have it.
Could not agree with you more. Breathing and stride consistency, 2 pillars on which the 800 meter stands on. And the breathing from Prakash, and look at his stride consistency. That comes from good form. His stride consistency is staggering.
सिद्धार्थ, आपको याद होगा पहले 700 मीटर में हमने इनका नाम भी नहीं लिया क्योंकि ये आराम से सबके पीछे चुपचाप बैठे थे. फिर ये जगे और ऐसा जगे कि फिर ये उड़े. इनके और बाकियों के बीच का फासला, इसलिए आप कहते हैं कि 800 मीटर की जो रेस है वो आपको बेहतरीन तरीके से प्लान करनी आनी चाहिए. एंड ही हैज एक्चुअली ट्रेन्ड वेरी वेल फॉर दिस इवेंट.
The ASI in Pune in Maharashtra is where a lot of middle and long distance athletes stay trained. They are groomed there, they are nurtured there. Kudos to the Indian Army for that wonderful, wonderful facility at Pune, where some of our best athletes across disciplines train. That's a big advantage for athletes from Maharashtra. You won't imagine they've actually made a high altitude facility for our athletes in Pune, where they can stay and they can recreate conditions of the high altitude there. Athletes and spectators watching on some wonderful athletics action this morning.
और उसी एरिया से, सिद्धार्थ, हिली एरिया से क्यों आप ज्यादा ऐसे एथलीट्स देखते हैं? ये भी एक सवाल बन जाता है. If you can just throw more light on that.
Yes, I would love to. It is an oxygen deficit. When do you get tired? When there's no oxygen reaching your muscles. We'll just come back to that. Confirmation of the results. Prakash Gadade has taken the heat, and he's taken it in some style. Gurkomal Singh Gill went with him right up to the last 50 meters, but just trailed away. Tapas De and Pankaj finished in 3rd and 4th. Just saw a very exciting heat. In heat number 2, Anu Kumar stole the show in heat number 1. But this one was a closely fought contest until the last 50 meters. And high altitude training helps a lot.
जिसका आप जिक्र कर रहे थे थोड़ी देर पहले, बिल्कुल अनु कुमार ने किस तरीके से, और गौरव उनसे ज्यादा पीछे नहीं थे. इनफैक्ट डेलिबरेटली उन्होंने अपने कदम रोके अगर पीछे नहीं खींचे तो, क्योंकि उन्होंने अपनी एनर्जी को प्रिजर्व करना बेटर समझा. क्योंकि प्राइम टारगेट हीट में ये होता है कि आप क्वालिफाई कर जाए फाइनल्स के लिए. यू सेव योर एनर्जी फॉर दैट. अनु कुमार, आपको फिर से बता दें, 800 मीटर 1500 मीटर के पहले गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट खेलो इंडिया यूथ गेम्स के सीजन 1 के. बहुत सारी उम्मीदें उनसे. 800 भी भागते हैं, 1500 मीटर भी भागते हैं, और